नमो नमः। विद्याय प्रियाय केशवाय विष्णुपत्नीतये सरस्वती नमो नमः। विद्याय तुलसीदेव्याय प्रियाय केशवस्य विष्णुपत्नीतये देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः। विद्याय तुलसीदेव्याय प्रियाय केशवस्य विष्णुभक्तिप्रदे देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः। तुलसी महारानी की जय। नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण प्रेमासी नमो नमः। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः। प्रेयसी नमो नमः। राधा कृष्ण प्रेम पाओ Namo नीचा पापानी ब्रह्मा हत्याधिकानीचा पानी पानी परशुंती प्रदक्षिणा करे करे पानी पापानी ब्रह्मा हत्याधिकानीचा पानी पानी परशुंती प्रदक्षिणा करे करे Kani kapapani brahma hasyami kani cha kani kani karashanti pradakshina kare kare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare विष्णुमत्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवती नमो नमः वृंदाय तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवती नमो नमः वृंदाय तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवती नमो नमः वृंदा देवी की जय श्री तुलसी महारानी की जय Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone. Come on over here. here. Everybody come on this side. So this is Shri Radha Govinda. So welcome. There's nobody new here. So we're gonna continue. We're gonna start this program with Kirtan. And Nana Rishi Prabhu is going to lead us to that Kirtan. Hare Krishna. Please participate.
The leg. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Now, Varsanchita Mataji will continue with the kirtan. And when people start coming in after her, we'll make a little announcement. Sita Mataji ki. Now we'll have Anirudh Prabhu to continue with the kirtan. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Anirudh Prabhu, for that soul stirring, taking us back to Golokdam with that kirtan. So, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Ishwari Radha Devi Dasi, and we are here for Yoga for the Soul event, where we come together and chant this Mahamantra like we did right now. Anybody here for the first time to this gathering? No, everybody's here before. Okay, that's wonderful. So what we're going to do now is we're going to continue with bhajan from Her Grace Lilita Madha Mataji and His Grace Saranga Prabhu, and he will share this on the WhatsApp group so we can follow, we can sing along.
So maybe on the
Spiritual gathering.
group, if you can just, I will start reading the translation quickly, so that by the time we can get. Okay, the song entitled Madana Mohana Kanu Guranga Sundara. I will read the translation in the meantime. Just get it on your phone. Graceful Lord Gauranga is more enchanting than Kamadeva. Blistering Vaishnava Tilaka adorn his forehead. He wears glorious Trikacha garment. His hair is curly. His two eyes are naturally restless. Manifesting a very slender form, Lord Ananta has become his white sacred thread. On his lip rests butternut, and he smiles. Vrindavan Das worship him. Okay, this is a glorification of Lord Chaitanya. As we know, we're in Kali Yuga, and only by his grace that we are here, actually. Anyway, this is another topic, but let's start. Matana Mohana Tanu Gauranga Sundara Matana Mohana Tanu Gauranga Sundara Lalate Tilaka Sobhu Manohara Lalate Tilaka Sobhu Manohara Madana Mohana Tanu Gauranga Sundara Lalate Tilaka
Mohan
bhajan we've never heard before, but it's glorifying Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And we're going to have one more bhajan by Victor Prabhu before we have a class. So let's give a Hari Bol to Victor Prabhu. 3 times we each say Hari Bol. Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Narayana Vasudeva. Beautiful bhajan, right? Describing Krishna. So now what we're going to do is have our Grace Kirti Kumari Mataji. Kamala Kishori,
Close. Start with K.
Case.
So Kamala Kishori Mataji, she's going to speak on Queen Kunti's prayers. How many of you know Queen Kunti? How many of you do not know? Let's put it that way. Not know. How many of you do not know who is Queen Kunti? Raise your hand. Okay, one person. You know. Okay, so one person does not know. Okay, so you know Bhagavad Gita, right? So Bhagavad Gita was spoken by Lord Krishna. So this is Lord Krishna's aunt. So
Arjun's mother.
Arjuna's mother. And she's going to speak about her. She's a great devotee of Lord Krishna. And what prayers did she sing? She's a wealthy, beautiful queen who has everything. 5 illustrious devotees as sons. Her husband was a great devotee, but he passed away, but she was alone with her 5 children. And after the battle of Kurukshetra, the war that happened, Krishna was leaving back to Dwarka. Everything finished, everything's okay, everybody's fine. So he was leaving. As he was going, Queen Kunti went up to his chariot and said, "Please, my lord, why are you leaving us now?" And so this is the beautiful prayers that Kamala Kishori Mataji is going to talk about. So let's hear very attentively and reflect on what is she saying and how can we have that same mood of devotion to Krishna. Okay, so without further ado, she's going to begin. Let's welcome Kamala Kishori Mataji by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra one time all together with your hands raised up. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
There's no internet also. I cannot get my video. There's no internet, I won't be able to get my video.
It's not saved on the laptop.
It is not on the computer. You don't have a paper, can you talk like that?
Do you have a hotspot?
The park has a hotspot. It's a Wi-Fi. This park has a Wi-Fi.
Do you have a phone with hotspot?
Yeah, I can turn on.
You need to be bored.
In the meantime, while Mataji is setting up, we just chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra all together at the same time, okay? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol.
Whoever can see whatever they can see.
It's okay, we can see. It's better if you sit at the table, you can put the on the table.
I'll sit down so you can see. Okay, Prabhu?
Anyway,
Whatever is comfortable for
Yeah,
you.
so I can see.
You just see cooking, it's okay. You just see like this.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not for me, man. I prepare for everyone. So I have a chart and everything.
Not everybody can. Not everybody can prepare because of the hair also.
Okay, we'll start with the prayers without delay. I'm sorry for all the confusion.
It's not on. The mic needs to be. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, I was not where I should have told I need the projector. I assumed it would be better. Sorry about that. So let's begin with the prayers. Om Ajnanatimandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swadadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuddhapada Kamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavasya Shri Rupam Sagrajat Sarana Lalita Shri Vishakhaninasya Samavektam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Bhagavan Sadhana Lalita Shri Vishakhaninasya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyo eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you all everybody. I offer my prostrate obeisance to all the Vaishnavas. Elderly Vaishnavas are here and they are all very experienced than me. I am not at all qualified and eligible to be in this position to give Harikatha, but I have given this service. So I humbly request you all to pray for me so I can render the service to please you and Krishna. The topic is prayers by Queen Kunti. This is very, I don't know why I picked this topic, but it's very highly philosophical and very deep subject. I'll try my best with the given time to deliver the prayers how Kunti offered her prayers in loving devotion to Krishna. So today is a special day. It's my beloved daughter's birthday, and 2 days ago it was my nephew's birthday. So I'd like everybody, whatever bhakti points I credit, I would dedicate it to them. So if you can all say one Hare Krishna Mahamantra for them, it would be great. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much. So as I said, this is Queen Kunti. So I know everybody who doesn't know Queen Kunti here? Anybody who doesn't know Queen Kunti? Oh, okay. So yeah, let's ask them to have an icebreaker. Anybody wants to give some facts about Queen Kunti before we get into our Let the kids. So, Queen Kunti is wife of Pandu, King Pandu from Kuru dynasty. She is the mother of Pandavas, the illustrious Pandavas. She is the sister of Vasudev, and she is Krishna is her nephew, and she's the aunt for Krishna. So if you see, it's all elevated souls around her. She is exalted personality. She is heroic, tragic, legendary, and exalted. So Queen Kunti, I cannot explain more than this. She's a very legendary and exalted personality. She has gone through so much tribulations and trials and so much in her life, but her faith and is never disturbed. It's always she has one pointed, loving devotion to Krishna. It's unflinching devotion, even though she has faith. So what we learn from Queen Kunti is we have to have that kind of undisturbed loyalty, chastity, and devotion towards Krishna, no matter what you're put in, what circumstances you're put into life. So that is the biggest lesson that we learn from Queen Kunti. And whatever trials and tests and tribulations she was going through in her life, always Krishna is there to protect her. So protect her and Pandavas, he is always there. And in her prayers, she's telling about that. So to set the scene for these prayers, I want you all to involve in that scene so that when we go forward with the prayers, you are part of it. Then you feel how she feels. So the situation is Krishna is about to leave because Yudhishthira is the crowned emperor. Krishna wanted to re-establish the Dharma, and he was happy that Yudhishthira became the crowned emperor, and now he says, okay, this is time for me to leave to Dwarka. And he is trying to leave. And at that time, Uttara is a wife of Abhimanyu and daughter-in-law of Arjuna and Subhadra. So she comes running to Krishna and she falls at the feet and says, Krishna, you please protect me. A Brahmastra is coming, a negative energy is coming and is trying to kill my baby in the womb. And she is a widow, right? Abhimanyu is killed in the war. So she's running to Krishna for help, and Krishna, please help me, please help me. And Krishna says reciprocated to, and in the assembly there were all the Pandavas who was so, Arjuna is the greatest bowman in the universe, Bhima has thousands of elephant strength, and she never went to them for protection. She knows Krishna is the protector, and she comes to Krishna, she says, you have to protect me. And Krishna reciprocated to her, and he gets into the womb of Uttara, and as small as thumb, and he has a Sudarshan chakra to protect Uttara's baby. And Kunti, she's looking at all this, and everybody there, and they were, even the last minute when he was leaving, he's protecting Pandava's family, and he's the last progeny in the family. You know who sent Brahmastra, right? It's Ashwatthama Dronacharya's son. He's so envious, and he doesn't want even the last seedling of Kuru dynasty to alive. He's so cruel. So Krishna protected, and then finally he is about to leave to Dwarka. And how will be the scene, the devotees think about it? He is there for so many, along with them in all the tribulations, helping them, everything. Now he's leaving. So they have the pangs of pains of separation in them, and Queen Kunti is running. If you see, if everybody can see, she's running to the chariot. Oh Krishna, please do not leave us. We were there. You were there when we were all in trouble. Now we have the kingdom. Yudhishthira is the crown emperor, and now you are leaving. Please do not leave us. And she is like pleading to Krishna. And this prayer is 26 verses. It's in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 8. It starts from verse 18 to 43. So it's 26 verses. So
start, I would like you all to understand how her flow is. So in her prayers, she first talks about how we can know Krishna. Who can know Krishna? And then the second section is, she says how fortunate she is that she was able to witness Krishna and she was able to have a relationship with him, and she was aware that he's protecting her all the time. And the next section, she talks about the qualification to approach Krishna. What is, so in our prayers, if we concentrate our mind in our prayers, we can be Krishna conscious and we can be a pure devotee automatically. Because she has, in her 26 verses, everything is there. And then she talks about what is the nature of the Lord. So inconceivable, it cannot be understood by anybody. And then she's talking about what is the nature of Krishna, his appearance in this, reasons for Krishna's appearance in this world. And then finally she's putting a petition, Krishna, do not go away, stay with us. So these are the sections I briefly explained before diving into it, so that we know the flow. So knowing the Lord, okay? So Krishna is, she says, oh Lord, she starts her prayer pouring out with Krishna, you are the original personality of Godhead. You don't have a tinge of material quality. You are within and without, but you're invisible to all. So she says the very fact that he is invisible to all. He is inside our heart as Paramatma and he is outside everywhere, but we cannot see him. Why we cannot see him? Because he is covered by the illusory energy. So she says, you're covered by your own illusory energy that foolish people cannot see. So she's giving an analogy like an actor, the person who's acting, is covered by the actor, the player. And same like the sun covered by the cloud. So Krishna is like the sun and the Maya is like the cloud. It's covering the sun and we cannot see the sun. It doesn't mean Krishna is not there. He is there, but because of the illusory energy, he is not visible. And she's saying, oh Lord, you are only known to, this is very, it shows the humility of Kunti Maharani. She says, you descend down to give the transcendental devotional service to the exalted Paramahamsas and transcendental people, sadhus and the speculators. But how can we women know you? We cannot know you, but she knows him absolutely. Queen Kunti's humility is shown here. She knows him, she sees him, she's rendering devotional service unto him. And how can we women know you? You need to have the qualities of women to get to be in the, to get the spiritual, to go to the spiritual world. Who is it? Goloka Vrindavan, the gopis, right? So being tender, caring, having that submissiveness of the women's qualities are most desirable for spiritual progress. So she's definitely saying how women can understand you is her humility. And she moves forward on saying, how fortunate am I? And this verse is very nice verse, where first he starts in the text 21, where she says, Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. She offers these prayers and she says, how fortunate is Devaki and Vasudev that you are born to them, and how fortunate is Nanda Maharaj that he was able to bring you up, and how fortunate are the damsels and the cowherd boys of Vrindavan. They were able to have so much fun and loving relationship with you, and you are the enlivener of the cows and the senses and the whole of Vrindavan. How fortunate is to have you, Krishna. And then this is also one of the nice verses where she sees Krishna and she sees the beautiful form of Krishna where his lotus form. Everything she's comparing to the lotus. So I like this verse also. We can recite together. Namo Pankajanaಭaya Namo Pankajamaline Namo Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangre. I don't know if you can see Krishna here. He is very beautiful. He has a beautiful lotus eyes. He has a beautiful lotus navel, and he has a beautiful lotus feet. And if we can see his form, this beautiful form, then we don't have to take birth again, repeated birth again. So definitely she's so exalted, she can see Krishna's form and she can describe how beautiful he is. And she's also saying, you protected Vasudev and Devaki from the clutches of Kamsa, and then you protected me and my kids in so many tribulations and trials. And she lists all the calamities one by one, because everything is ever fresh in her mind. So she's saying that you protected Bhima from the poison cake. So Duryodhana was so envious of Pandavas. He wants to kill them because he doesn't want to share the kingdom with them. He's always envious. So he put the Kalakut, which the poison from the what is that serpent? Naga and Kaliya. Cobra, yeah. So he got, it's very, very poisonous, and he mixed it with ladus and he gives it to, and you know, our Bhima is so fond of food. He eats it all, and then he falls fainted, and then they tie his hand and everything, and they throw it in the Yamuna. And what happens is, he goes directly to the Nagalok, and all the serpents starts to bite him, and it's, you know, the poison is taken away by the snake poison. So it is like medicine. And he comes back with so much power, like more than 10,000 times more power than before. So she prays, she remembers the incident and prays to Krishna, because of you he's protected. And then she thinks about the house of black where the Duryodhana, again, he wants to kill the whole Pandavas. He's planning, he's plotting, and he's saying he's building a whole palace with combustible material where you can, just with a, little fire, it can burn to ashes. So he wants them to burn alive. So he builds this and he says, okay, you go stay there. And Vidura knows that, knows the plan, and he tells to Yudhishthira, you have to somehow escape, and he's also building a tunnel behind it. Vidura is the uncle of Pandavas, and to Duryodhana, both of them. So Vidura is helping him, and they somehow escape, and then they go to they themselves lit the fire on the house of Lak, and they escape. So everybody thinks that they died, and they are in the forest. Even in the forest, they had so much difficulty, and remember, Queen Kunti is of old age, and she is going through everything along with, she's not alone, she's always with the Pandavas, going through all these tribulations with them. In the forest, then they had to fight with Idumba, and they had to fight with Bakasura. They had, in the forest, Shriyamvar happens for the Pandavas with Arjuna with Draupadi, and eventually she had to marry the Pandavas, all the Pandavas, because of the mother's word. So all this is happening in the during the forest reign, and they comes back. They were given Dhritarashtra gives them a barren land. Okay, take this. It's used for nothing land, so you can take that. And you know what? Krishna is with them. Whatever barren land which is used for nothing will become prosperous when Krishna's feet is on that place. So they started to prosper, and again he's envious of them. So he wants to again, do something. And there is an incident where in the Indraprastha where Duryodhana was invited. He was insulted by Draupadi, like he was walking on the floor thinking that it's a floor but it's a water. So he falls into the water and Draupadi laughs at him, mocks at him, and then he was really mad at her. He wants to take revenge of her. And he goes back and he has his committee, he is putting a plot what to do next. And then comes the gambling plan. So let's gamble with them and then take away all their prosperity. And they were able to succeed in that. That's also Krishna's plan. And the Vishya assembly. This is one thing that is repeatedly, said in everywhere about the surrender of Draupadi, where nobody was able to protect her. She was disrobed in the assembly because of Duryodhana. He says his brother Dushasana just disrobe her, and he's trying to pull, and as long as Draupadi was trying to hold with her might. She was trying to hold the sari with all her might, but she was not able to because and finally she lost it and she lifted her arm up in the air. Okay, you can do whatever you want. Govinda, she cries. And Krishna comes there and offers unlimited sari. And now Dushasana is pulling. He's tired. He's out of all energy and then he leaves. And so this, Queen Kunti is remembering this incident. Oh Govinda, you saved us in this incident. And then the last one is also the protecting the Uttara's son. So everything she's rendering one by one, and she's praising how fortunate are we in these calamities. And this is one iconic which nobody has prayed, and nobody will pray like Kunti Maharani. She says, "Oh Krishna, if you are with us, please give me the tribulation. Please put me in the calamities." She prays like that. I wish I get more and more and more of it because I know you are with me, and if you are with me, there is no birth and death. If I see you all the time, I'm not part of the material world, and there is no repeated birth and death. So this is very hard to understand. I was not able to understand when I heard this 2-3 years ago. I was really shocked. Will anybody pray like this? We always pray, please protect me, Krishna. Will anybody say at least one reversal in our life? Give me one reversal back. No, we cannot, because only exalted people who are out of the material touch, when they are out of the material qualities, then they pray like that. Krishna, it's okay if you are with me. You give me all the trouble in life. I can take it, but don't leave me. And what I understand this is say that when Kunti Maharani, what the example I can feel is, so when a father lifts the child and he throws him up in the air, the child knows he's going to catch me back. So he says, do it again and again and again, because the father is going to catch him. But if he knows the father is not going to catch him, will he say? So it's an excitement. So Kunti was saying, if I can see you, you give me all the trouble in life. I can take it. So Kunti Maharani is so exalted. Nobody else have prayed like this. And it's not like we have to pray, but we have to see Krishna in every circumstances. That's what she's teaching us. And she now comes to the next section, how to approach Krishna. So she, in her prayers, she's saying how to approach Krishna. So you have to be a kinchana gocharan, a kinchana vittaya. A kinchana gocharan in sense, what does that means? That means you have no material possessions. Like if you have, that is the way to approach Krishna. So if you have this high education, high wealth, beauty, and high parentage, these are all the qualities that you can puffed up with. You can become proud. You can become intoxicated. So all these qualities you cannot sincerely approach Krishna if you have this. But it doesn't mean that you should not have this. So if you take in Shastras, we have seen Dhruva Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Ambarish Maharaj, Ketu Maharaj, Prithvi Maharaj. You can go on and on and on. They are emperors. They have everything: beauty, knowledge, wealth, power, influence, everything. But the difference is they know it's not theirs. It is all Krishna's, and they are just servants. They are just serving Krishna in whatever way possible. So you can have many zeros. If you add one to it, it adds value. So you can have everything, but Krishna is not there, it doesn't add value. I tell my children all the time, you can have everything, but Krishna is not there, it never happened, it doesn't add any value. So that's the truth. So Kunti is saying that the way to approach Krishna is to do not have any material touch. Then you can approach Krishna very easily, like all the exalted personalities. And the next one is Kinchana Vittaya. Kinchana Vittaya means Krishna is the property of the paupers. Krishna is the property of the paupers or the poor, means there is nothing else for them. If you are putting in a very difficult situation, you can only turn to Krishna. If you have nothing else, you only have Krishna. So when you start realizing this, what happens is, even if you have everything else, you don't need anything else. Because Krishna is the emperor. Krishna is the proprietor of the whole transcendental abode and the material abode. And if you have Krishna, what else you need? So she's trying to explain that in her prayers. And in distributing, she's also saying, Krishna, even though people don't understand, in distributing mercy, you are equal to all. You are not partial at all, but you look partial because it's like time, right? Time is same for everyone. But it may be good for some person, it may be bad for some person according to their karma. So it is not Krishna is partial, Krishna is same for everyone, time is same for everyone. So she's explaining it that way and moving forward. Now she's going on to say how inconceivable Krishna is. She's saying, I cannot understand you, Krishna. You are Acha, unborn, eternal, but you take birth. And you take birth as in different species like Kurmadev, Matsya Avatar, Narasimha Avatar, which is not in between. You don't have to take birth, but you take birth. And then she says, you don't have to do any activities. You have everything. Everything is subordinate to you. But you do activities. You do your duties as your husband, a lover, a friend. You are a chariot driver for Arjuna. So you do activities. This is inconceivable. I cannot contemplate on this. How is this possible? Because you are the supreme. And she also says that the other thing she talks about is you are the fear. All the fear personified or feared of you, because Krishna kills so many demons and he is having all the powers. But the Yashoda, he is scared of Yashoda, right? In Damodar Lila, he's running around. That's why I put that. You look at his eyes, he's so scared. And then he's running and he's he's crying, and all the mascara and everything is smeared all over his face, and he's truly scared of Yashoda Maya. And then Kunti Maharani is saying, how can this be possible? The fear personified is fear of you, but you are scared of Yashoda Maya. So Krishna is very difficult to understand, very, very difficult to understand. I missed one point, how to know Krishna. So, to understand Krishna and to know Krishna, anyone try to say how we can know Krishna? Kunti Maharani said, it's hard to know you, Krishna, because you are covered by illusory energy. So how do we know Krishna?
Through Guru.
Guru?
By His grace.
By His grace?
Reading, always remembering.
Always remembering.
By chanting the
For
holy
His
name.
By
devotees.
chanting the holy names through his devotees. Yeah, all exemplary answers. But yeah, so everything connects. So you can only know Krishna when your eyes are anointed with love and devotion. When your eyes are anointed with love and devotion and you don't have any material qualities attached, this is the key word. Then you can see Krishna everywhere. You can see the peacock feather, you can see his flute, you can see his the Pankaja Nabhaya, everything, like how Kunti Maharani see, we can see Krishna. But the qualification is, we need to have that love and devotion in our eyes. So, then we are going to the reasons of Lord's appearance. So she's praying in a prayer, she's saying, everybody says that you appeared in this earth because of Yaduna, to please the Yadu dynasty and to praise the pious kings like Yudhishthira. And then she says, everybody says, some of them says that you come to this world because Devaki and Vasudev prayed for you to come and you to annihilate the asuras and to save the people. And then she says, some people say that the earth is burdened with too much of sin. It's like the boat in the sea, and to alleviate the earth from the sins, you come down. So Lord Brahma personally goes and prays to Vishnu, please come down and help us because the sinful activities are going around a lot. And she says, you also say the true reason is it comes down to propagate the traditional devotion service, chanting, hearing, and performing, worshipping and performing devotional service, so that he can take all the fallen souls back to his Godhead and liberate them. So that's what's the true reason. So that's why I said that I put the picture of the devotional service. And she also says, whoever takes up this process, O little Krishna, to do the devotional service, to chant, pray, and repeatedly do these activities, they will see your lotus feet. And if they see your lotus feet, they are out of the repeated birth and death. And she is very particular. She's very one-pointed in not getting birth again to go to the Goloka Vrindavan and to be with Krishna. And the last section is she is now appealing to Krishna so that Krishna can stay back. And she says, "Oh Krishna, you were there with us all this time when we are going through so much difficulties. Now you are leaving. Please stay with us. If you leave, who will protect us? All the kings around us are envious now because about the fight that happened. So please do not leave us." And she says, and she falls and prays to Krishna. So Krishna might think, oh, you have all your sons who are so strong and they're emperors now, they can protect you. But she says, Krishna, you know, all this is coming from you. If you go, their fame, name, all the power they have, it's all gone. Because you are there, they have the fame and name. If you are gone, everything is gone. So you understand, Krishna? Then she's saying, oh, this whole land is so beautiful because of all your footprints. Because you are here, this is so beautiful. When you go, the beauty is gone. And she says the whole land is full of grains, the river is full of water, the trees are full of fruits, everything is prosperous. Golds, minerals, the sea is full of precious stones and everything. So all this is because you are here, Krishna. If you go, this is all will go away because your presence, because of your presence, we are over surplus of prosperity. So please do not go. While she is saying this, she takes a moment and she thinks that she's so attached to her sons Pandus and the Vrishni dynasty, and then she sincerely prays to Krishna and says, please cut off the tie. Can you please cut off my tie with the Pandus and Vrishni so I can render the pure devotional service unto you. So taking a back on this prayer, it doesn't mean you have to cut off your relationship, you just have to see. You should not have any material attachment. Oh, these are my kids, these are my... When you see them as Krishna's kids, when you see them as Krishna's properties, then there is no problem. The moment you think they are my kids, I belong to this, this is my father's dynasty, and then that's a problem. So Kunti Maharani doesn't want to have a tinge of material things, so she's praying to Krishna. And finally she says, like the Ganges flow into the ocean, let my devotion flow into you uninterruptedly, Krishna. I pray to you, please help me. Please help me so that there is no obstacles, there is no interest, and it flows into, as Ganges flow into the ocean, my devotion to you flows into the ocean. And the last verse, dear devotees, she really lifts her hands and she prays to Krishna and says, oh Krishna, you are the Supreme Lord. You are the chief of the Vrishni. You are the owner of the proprietor of that transcendental abode. You protect us, and you are the protector of the cows, the demigods, and the brahmanas. You are the preceptor of the universe. You are the Almighty God. She says that, and she says, please accept my humble obeisances, and she offers her prayers and concludes her prayers. And what happens? What is Krishna reciprocating to her through her prayers?
I saw that smile.
Krishna smiles at her, which means he is so happy and pleased with her prayers. And when you're pleased with Krishna, then you don't have to take birth, you are always with him. So it's such a beautiful smile of Krishna, I wanted to put it there. I think that's all. So I conclude this prayer and the lecture, but I want to think about Kunti Maharani. She's not an ordinary person, she's so exalted and she has undergone so much tribulation, but her faith is not disturbed at all. It's unflinching faith. And this prayers is recited for thousands of years by exalted personalities many times. This is legendary, historic, it's philosophical and theological, whatever you call it. These prayers are not ordinary prayers at all. Many years to go, it is eternal, and Kunti Maharani's prayers are, it is there forever. So I would definitely want everybody to listen to her prayers, read it once, because I was not able to recite the thing. It is so beautiful. You can go through at least once, and I wish that we be one-pointed in our devotion like her. We make Krishna our refuge. We get attracted to him, and we get do all the devotional service unto him without any interruption. And we can cooperate with each other to what we can do is we can cooperate with each other to help this congregation grow and spread the devotional service and whatever message we have to others. Thank you, devotees.
Thank you, Mataji, for a beautiful. Yes, sure.
Quickly, I just wanted to share a beautiful lecture, Kamlesh. Thank you so much. Just quickly, I wanted to share something what I heard when she was talking about Kunti's prayer was when Prabhupada came here to do prachar of Krishna consciousness. It was just 2-3 years coming to US, and he was struggling with everything. We all know how his struggle went on. And at that period of time, when he was really having hard struggle, he had got paralysis attack. And he had so much to do. He was in a room and people were praying, but he personally called one, I don't know the devotee's name, and he asked, can you please get the Kunti Maharani's prayer and just sit next to me and continuously just keep reciting Kunti Maharani's prayer. This is what Prabhupada said. That means when you think, it's not in my hand at all, Prabhupada is showing us, Kunti Maharani is the only, we should have that faith. And also the other quality is, I'm not taking over the lecture or anything, I'm just sharing. And the other thing, why did Prabhupada could have called Krishna, right? I mean, he does. But still, why he called or contemplated on Kunti Maharani? Because the Krishna will get pleased only if we go through his devotees. So the Kunti Maharani, like we heard, she had unflinching faith on Krishna. So he took her shelter. Just listening to her pure, when you listen to this pure devotee's prayers, Krishna will be pleased also. So this is one thing I just wanted to share when I read for all of us.
Thank you so much. Any questions before we conclude? Even if I may not be able to answer, we have Lakshmi Narashma from Sadhana Prabhuji.
Well, I just wanted to say something. Who can say that they don't have problem? Raise your hand. I don't have any problem.
I only have problems.
Okay. I mean, if we all have problem, then this is a good example. Because the more problem we have, the more we can think of Krishna. Therefore, if we have one problem, think of Krishna. If we have two problems, think twice of Krishna. If we have three problems, and I'm sure we have more than, how many? Many. We have maybe hundreds. Maybe hundreds. Then we just have to think about Krishna. Just like Kunti Maharani.
I would say, what devotee is saying that it is so very difficult to forget Krishna. But our problem is that we don't remember Krishna.
That's true.
Just to tell you everybody that we have a book only on Kunti Maharani. teaching of Queen Kunti. If you really want to learn about the teaching, you don't have to go to Srimad Bhagavatam. I think we have a book here.
Whoever is lucky, I only have one copy.
Okay, I have more at home.
Oh, you have one. Today I can only give one out.
But you can register next week.
Yeah, definitely. It's very, very inspiring.
Hare Krishna. How did you all enjoy the Katha? Let's chant one Mahamantra for Kamala Mataji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We'll move on to the next part of the program only because we have this hall for a certain amount of time and we have a few more things to do. So next we're going to have Janeshwar Gauranga Prabhu lead us to Japa session. So one round of Japa we'll chant together before we do the Aarti. Janeshwar Gauranga Prabhu.
Here.
Oh, really?
Continue to press the green light should be on.
Hare Krishna, everybody. Thank you for coming. Everything boils down to this chanting. And we know this, but I guess sometimes we have to be reminded. And I'm definitely one of them. So in this Kali Yuga, this is the easiest process of realizing God. And there are so many evidences from the Shastras, so many verses, but one particular comes to mind, and everybody knows that. So this is the Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Kevalam, Kalo Nasteva, 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 Gatiriyata. There is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way. You can jump, you can do whatever you want, but there is no other way, except for this chanting. So please, for the next 10 minutes, with undivided attention, give your heart to this chanting, and I would recommend any one of you who does not have a mala at home, please stop by at the table. You can get one from me. And out of 24 hours, we request you to give 10 minutes, only 10 minutes of your time out of 24 hours every day, to please chant one round, and then slowly you can increase. So before we chant this round, before we chant the Hare Krishna mantra, we get the blessings of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his companions. So we'll start with that. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Thank you so much. Again, my humble request to everybody, please, if you're not chanting, try to do at least one round every day. If you're chanting one round, try to increase it to 2 rounds. Thank you once again. And before I forget, I forgot to mention to all the ladies, we had Ekadashi a couple of days ago, and especially when we have kids at home, it's a big problem what to make for them. And even for us, it seems like we always eat the same thing. So now you have a choice. I have a book here, it's called Devotional Dishes, and there's a thick book with all different Ekadashi dishes. So my request to you is, please come and get one for your family. Thank you so much.
His Grace, Janeshwar Gauranga Prabhu ki. Now we're going to start the Aarti, and Lakshmi Narasimha Prabhu is going to lead the Aarti, and afterwards we'll have the prasadam. So please stand up. We request everyone to stand up on your feet, and you can dance. This is the yogi step. You can dance like this.
Make it a must to dance and clap your hands. Because when we clap our hand, our karma is flying away. It's like birds going away.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Sartory Deve Gauravani Prasarine Navashisha Shundavadi Vasyatya Vishodharine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda His Divine Grace. Swami Shiva Prabhupada ki Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivijayacharya Ashtottara Sri Srimad. His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Nam Acharya Thakur Haridas Sri Sri Gauranita ki Sri Sri Radha Govinda Dev ki Sri Harinam Sankirtan ki Nitai Gaura Pramanandi. All glories to the assembled devotee. All glories to the assembled devotee. All glories to the assembled devotee. Jai Sri Guru Sri Gauranga Hari Hari Bol.
Quick, quick.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Pralada
And well, the next part of the program is for some. So just start getting in line, and we'll just sing while you're in line. It's better. Anyone else sing? And well, quickly, we have a birthday girl here. We just want to wish her a very happy Krishna conscious birthday, Mahima. We're gonna just sing really quickly. The cake is right here. Everybody can sing Hare Krishna to you, okay? Hare Krishna to